Here I have my pen, my sketchbook, and most importantly, my imagination. So I'll be drawing 4 spaceships here in my sketchbook with the Pigma Micron. Now the lighting's a little bit different if you've noticed. I have some blue RGB colors going on. I think it adds a nice effect to the video. Anyways, these 4 spaceships here, I used a marker, and I've been trying to get into marker the past few videos, the past few drawings, because most of my drawings are in black and white, and I feel like maybe using color, people like color, right? So I'll use some markers, and I use some blue, a little bit of yellow, kind of going into the cyberpunk look with yellow and blue. And the other 2 spaceships at the bottom of the page, I just left alone. Because I don't want to mess them up. That's the problem that I have with colors, because I make a drawing, I like it, and then I go in with colors and I mess it up. I don't want to do that. So I'm very careful and deliberate with how I use markers and colors when I'm drawing. So now the vision that I had in mind for these 3 drawings here on this page were to make them look unique, make the shape of the aircraft interesting looking. And so the top one here is sort of an oval, spherical shape. And what I had in mind was making it to where this ship comes down through the atmosphere of Earth, lands in the ocean, and it turns into a submarine. That's sort of what the top one is there. And then the middle one is sort of a speeder, a longer shape, inspired by Star Wars. There's a lot of good ships, like X-Wing ships in Star Wars, that are very inspiring. And then the third one, which is below that, is sort of the same thing, but like a smaller version. It's kind of a worse version of the middle one, but I think what I should do next with these spaceship drawings are add more docking stations and escape hatches, more windows, because they're kind of plain. There's not too much going on with these. I like the basic shape. I like what's going on with the drawing, you know what I mean? But there's so much more that I could do with it. Docking station, spaceships that can fly in and out of the middle of these ships. These are not just small ships, okay? They look small on the page, but these are actually quadrillions, decacillion million miles wide, okay? These are massive spaceships. I should have drew a little person for reference. So these ships can hold thousands of smaller ships, and then those ships hold hundreds of micro ships. And then in those micro ships, of course, there's a bunch of nano bots going on and what have you. But that's kind of that's kind of the basic idea. I like imagining this stuff in my brain and then putting it on the page. I could do it better though. I could put it on the page better. I have all of this in my head. I need to get it out on the page better. That's the problem, is communicating one thing to the next. I think that's why I started drawing in the first place. That's why I'm so fascinated with the drawing, because it's a simple thing, but it's sort of like writing or making a film. It's a way of communicating thoughts and ideas outwards to other people. That's what art is all about. It's like speaking, it's like talking. Art speaks for itself, right? Now that I'm done rambling, I'm going to talk about this sketchbook progress that I'm making. I'm about a little over halfway done with this sketchbook. I think I have 35 pages left, something like that. Not too many. So sketchbook tour on the way. And I think this is the first sketchbook that's really cyberpunk, that's really futuristic. I do feel like I could have done more, because a lot of the drawings were repetitive. That's the problem I have. I'm very repetitive in my drawing, in my work, in my inking, and I need to really expand my range of art skills. So in the next sketchbook, which is coming soon, a lot more ideas. That's all I had to say. Thanks for watching. If you have any ideas, tell me. Yeah, goodbye.